Hi, my name is Mike Lawrence. This video is one of a set which is intended to provide a different interpretation of the experimental results that constitute the foundation of current physics. It is clear that the present explanation for what we see in the universe is good in many ways, but it is missing an overall coherence. My view is that we need to look at physics with new eyes and consider an interpretation that explains most things well, even if it does question just about everything. I do not disagree with any experimental results, only the interpretation of those results. And I do not say that the hypothesis that I'll be talking about in these videos is the theory of everything, and that everything I suggest is correct, but it is a start. Each video in the set will cover an aspect of physics. The whole set needs to be understood together in combination, because many aspects rely on each other, and any one taken on its own may not be convincing to those relying on the current interpretations, some of whom may actually be offended by the hypothesis. There will be links in the videos to other videos in the set that cover closely related or overlapping aspects. Within the boxes in the videos are representations of the motions of the particles and their composites, which I will be explaining more fully. I'm happy to answer questions where I can, perhaps providing links to where a deeper mathematical analysis shows why I say what I do, since equations and graphs do not make good videos, and will post replies where appropriate on Twitter. I hope you enjoy the videos and they enable you to better appreciate the absolute symmetry and simplicity of nature. But please remember, I'm not an experienced presenter, and although I state everything as if it were correct, this is only a hypothesis. This is video number 3. What is the total energy of the universe? Since the universe at its most basic level is composed of zero mass black holes, each of whose two constituents have zero total energy, then the universe itself always has zero total energy. For each motion of a mass, there will be a motion of an equal amount of charge. So in terms of motion energies, there will again always be a total of zero. What has been the issue up till now has been in identifying what energies are present in any system, and also understanding that the strengths of the only two energies that exist are equal. It is the form in which the objects that we observe exist that has hidden the equality of that strength. When a merged meon pair unmerge, the equal and opposite energy of the 1/6 charges that are created is the spin energy of the two meons, called twist energy, to differentiate it from the spin energy of a loop. So a twisting meon has no total energy, even though its mass energy is now higher or lower than 1. It has an equal and opposite amount of charge energy to balance its total energy to zero overall. A loop formed of 3 pairs, which will be one of our fermions, will also have no energy in total. The action between 2 loops will be due to the amount of energy of the same type that each has, which means, for example, loop charge reacts with loop charge. However, because the mass energies in a loop are chasing and being chased, the sum of those mass energies within the loop is always zero. Each meon has a motional kinetic energy of positive or negative, the relativistic gamma function less 1 times the meon mass and c squared, which is, at low velocities, a half mv squared. What is experienced as the gravitational effect of a loop is how it affects the local background, and how the background affects the loop. Each meon is dragging along from the background a chain of merged pairs spiraling outwards from the loop that transmit the charge, spin and gravitational field, and is part of the background, slowing the loop's motion. This means that all loops effectively concentrate the background towards them. In a space-time analogy, they all depress space, and always act as if they have positive gravitational mass. Related videos would be 8, how the gravitational constant hides the equal strength of mass and charge, and 9, why gravity appears to be weaker than charge. Thank you for watching.